Okay, now we are online on YouTube. So hello YouTube. Today we start a new immersion 100% in English. I'm here with Andrea, Rogério, Lucas, and Pedro. Today we talk about life's hack. And before we start, I'll do a quick introduce how TNT works. So Talk and Talk is a platform where you develop your language skills and achieve your fluency. And within the platform, we have English, Spanish, French, Italian, and German. Our philosophy is don't correct the others, be respectful, and the main point here is to practice your skills, okay? So remember, I'm not English teacher. I make some mistake with grammar, vocabulary, and I think it's okay because I'm in the process to learn English. So uh we are in five, so I think it's important to say everyone here wants to talk, to practice English. So respect your colleagues' speak time. Okay, if you want to help with some words or something, you can put it on the chat. Okay, and now I introduce myself. My name is Suelen. I'm 29 years old. I live in a small city in Rio de Janeiro with my family. I'm here on Talk Talk since 2021 to improve my English. And I have a degree in human resource and a post-graduation degree in organizational psychology. Let me see more else. I like to read books and go out with my friends, sometimes hiking. And I think that's it. So, Andrea, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, good morning, guys. My name is Andrea. Uh, I was born in São Bernardo do Campo, but I've been living in Guarujá since I was 7 years old, so it's almost 40 years living here. I am an administrative assistant in a Japanese restaurant. In my free time, I like listening to music, drink wine, cooking, and studying English. Be here on Talk and Talk for me, it's really important because it's a way that I have to keep in touch with the language, even making a lot of mistakes, I feel more comfortable to have this conversation with you guys. So for me, it's always a pleasure to be here. Okay? That's it about myself. Thank you, Swelling.
Thank you. You're amazing. So, Lucas, how about you? Oh, Pedro.
Good morning, everyone. Um, I am Lucas Brizola. I am 28 years old. I live in the countryside of São Paulo in Sorocaba, and I'm single. My hobbies are reading, watching movies and series, sitting a park and watching natural, like to live falling to movement of the wild and the birds flying. For me, it's a way relax, especially on more stressful days, as well as traveling. Yeah, and I can, and I have money. I have I have basic level of English. I've included in my routine as activity that to train my ear it international music. It's to go off increasingly my vocabulary and being able to reproduce what the singers sing, both speaking and writing. I I've been working in recruitment and selection for over 10 years. Of choice 10 years, 7 here exclusively in recruitment and selection of technology professional or tech recruiter as it's called. I have a degree in logistics in administration as have as postgrad degree in finances and logistics. My goal now to become fluent by 2025 and take advantage of the opportunities that I am unfortunately missing on to my lack of English. I have been on Talk and since January this year to change this scenario.
Thank you, Lucas. This is the way. So, Rogério, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, good morning to everyone. I'm Rogério. I'm 49 years old. I was born in São Paulo, but I live in Rio de Janeiro with my family. I work in AWS companies as accountant. I'm here in Tok since May from the last year. As Andrea said, here's a peaceful place to learn English, to improve our skills, to meet people, to get more confidence speaking English. I think here's a wonderful place to learn and to find new friends. And finally, in my free time, I like to practice exercise. I was running I think 1 hour ago. It's so wonderful to run, to practice exercise, to wake up early to run. I think it's going to be our day more energetic, more productive, So I think that's it. That's it.
Thank you, Rogério, for your sharing. Pedro, the last but not least, go ahead.
Hey, my name is Pedro. I have 24 years old. I live and am born in Mauá, São Paulo, metropolitan region. And I live with my wife and family. And I have a degree in systems development. I work as database administrator on scientific policy. I like music, movies, series. I am drummer also on extra times. I also new student on Talking Talk.
It's amazing. I would like to try to play some instrument, but I don't have patience to learn. I tried one time to learn play guitar, you know, and I don't have patience because for me the take a long time to learn, you know, and I'm impatient person, so I don't like it. Okay, so Pedro, I start with you, the second question. So can you share a life hack that made your daily routine a piece of cake?
Um, I believe in then heaven. I will definite agenda of the activities. Uh, and to be carried out helps with the organization, planning, and execution of the activity. Jesus.
Yeah, I think this is a good one because sometimes I'm a organization pe person. I think it's organization. I don't know how to say that. But sometimes I'm a mess, you know, and I think it's because okay, not everything is fault, maybe culpa of my anxiety, but sometimes when I am in the crease, anxiety crease, my bedroom is a mess, you know. But when I stay calm and control myself with my anxiety, my bedroom is all the things is organized and is clean, you know. So I think it depends. But put these things like you said in agenda or put in the schedule, set your goals, you know, and dreams. I think it is the best way to clarify, I think, your dreams, your goals, and this is a piece of cake because everything is easier. That's it. So, Andrea, and you?
Yes, I am not an organized person, guys, as much as I would like to be. I consider that I am really organized in my job, but at home, I am a little a messy like you, swelling. but I've been trying do some things. Uh, for example, early. If I need to go to some place in the another day, I try to program everything that I need to have with me, with a pack or something like that, to another day. Then I can sleep a little more, not concerning about this kind of things. And I have just prepared, just wake up, take my shower, and I don't know, take my things and go on. So I try to do it when it's necessary. But I think it's something that helps me in the daily routine and also prepare my lunch because I usually oh my gosh, how can I say levar? I think it's live. I don't know. I usually
Take,
levo. I forgot
take.
my
To get,
lunch to get. Oh, thank you, Rogério. I usually get my lunch for the another day to my job, so I prepare the day before. So this kind of things help me a lot. Sorry, guys, I am terrible today.
It's okay. So, when you said about your totally organizing your job, I think, oh my God, it's because the money, because in the job, I'm totally organized because I am paid for it, maybe. I think that's it. So I'm totally organized, and even if I am so anxious, I do my best because I'm paid for it. I needed the money. So I do my best on the job. That's it. But in my
Yes.
house, it's okay. It's just leaving me and my father, my parents and my brother. So it's okay, be me. It's okay, be yourself. And if today we don't organize your things, okay, tomorrow you can do it. But in the job, it's complicated.
Yeah, it's a good point, Sueli. Maybe in our house we can be a procrastinated person. At job it's not possible. I agree.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Andrea. Rogério, how about you?
I have a little difference about you. Talking about organization, mess in my house, it's mandatory to be organized because my wife is totally organized. Jesus, she always call my attention to do this something very well. If I do something wrong, ah, she brave me. I think she brave me a lot all the time. Uh, in my environment work, I, I was so mess, and I lead five guys, so I saw how they are organized. So I needed to change it because I was thinking environments about this. So I think it's important to be organized in my house and in the work. Now, talking about life hike, I think wake up early. It's wonderful. Sometimes I confess I am so tired, but I know some guys that wake up early, 5 a.m. to read books, to practice exercise, to do whatever. So the days maybe could be very well because you are energetic, you are productive. So yeah, I think wake up early. I think it's good. In the afternoon, I think it's lay down and take a little nap. I think it's good as well. That's it.
Yeah, my father is that guy that wake up at 5 a.m. Even if his, um, I don't know how to say de folga, day off, maybe. I don't know,
Day
day
off.
off.
Day off.
So that's it. And he wake up so early, and oh my God, I forgot how can I say it. do his thing, does his things in the kitchen and faz muito barulho. I don't know how to say that in English. Make
Noisy.
some noise. Yeah, make
Nice.
some noise. So I feel so upset with that because I want to sleep and I can't because it's a noise here and so early. But talking about they wake up early to do the things. I think this is so true because when we wake up so early and we do all the things and it's in the morning yet. I think that's it, you know. And the day how can we say that? The day is more productive, you know, when we wake up early. That's it. So, Lucas, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. It sounds silly, but I life hack that has made my daily routine a lot easier is to lay out my clutters for the entire week on Sunday nights. This saving times every morning and it takes the stress off the sitting let to ears. Some say it's very, very methodical, others say I'm crazy. Mas ajuda.
Yeah, I agree with you because my father do it. My father said, "Oh, if you want like Andrea said, if you want to live or go out in another day, you have to I don't know how to say that. My God, oh my God, you have to
Organize?
yeah, organize. You have to organize your things, your clothes, the things that you will use it, you know, and the wear. To when the time arrives, né? The time get, you don't think so much to get ready, you know. Sometimes in that way, and this is right. He is right because when I don't do it, tipo, eu sempre chego atrasado in the place or do the things in procrastination. So I think it's very important to to stay the things organized, you know, all the things in your life. That's it. So let's go to number three. Andrea, have you ever found a way to kill two birds with one stone in your household? Household chore, I think, or work task. What was it?
Yes, guys, as I said for you, I hate to do some household tasks, but it's necessary, you know, it's the life. But for example, I hate ironing clothes, and I have an strategic for that to avoid ironing all my clothes and my husband's clothes. When I need to put on the varal, I don't know how to say that in English. I just do it a lot with the clothes, you know, balanço bem, I don't know. And I put on the varal like super esticadinho. And then it's when you take it, it's not necessary to ironing. Some clothes, of course. There are others that is necessary, but uh, most of them it's okay because you just how can I say dobrar, guys? Fold, I think. Fold the clothes and put in your wardrobe, you know. So I think it's good, this technique. And another one is, for example, when I need to learn about something because I really love learning English. And when I need to clean my house, instead of put some songs, I put some podcast to keep in touch with the language, you know, while I am clean my house, do my dishes, something like that. I am listening some podcasts. It's a good strategy as well.
Yeah, the second one I use it so much. I love to
Yes.
clean the things, listen podcast or maybe English music, English songs. I love to do it. And I here in my home, we don't do the iron, I think. Iron the
Yes.
clothes. No. Just wonder that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Underwear, just this. But the other clothes we don't pass. Pass no, we don't iron it. But just Wi-Fi is so. I don't know how to say that, but tipo, quando sai da boca da vaca que tá muito amassado, aí a gente passa.
Yes.
But if not, we don't pass the clothes.
You do the same swelling, putting the varal like that because it's
Yeah,
a good strategy.
yeah. But I don't do it because my mother wash the clothes here and I just clean the house and wash the dishes. But my mother do it when
Yes.
she put in the. I think it's hang alguma coisa when you have to
Yeah, I really
coisa,
forget.
but I forget. Yeah. So thank you, Andrea. Rogério, how about you?
Yes, I think I'd like to use some strategy that you used. Listen music, doing another thing. I think it's good, tasks that you do. A good way to kill two birds. I mean, I started to listen a podcast yesterday. I spent all day listen. I saw how good as to listen podcast and doing whatever. I yesterday I was repair and doing some maintenance in my home. So I put the cell phone beside me and uh, hide the volume. I don't know how can you say. And just listen was wonderful to take some tips to understand some words. I think it's a good way to learn and to do whatever.
Yeah, this is a good one. And I don't know you guys, but in my case, I put the podcast with 30 minutes or more because I can do my things and listen. Because there are 6 minutes English from BBC. I don't know if you already listened it, but it's a good one, but it's so short, maybe 6 minutes or less, but I like it 30 minutes or more. Maybe sometimes I listen TED Talks or other podcasts in English because in my area, and things like that, I like to listen. So thank you, Rogério. Lucas, and you.
Whoops.
You're mute.
Yeah. Yes. I think everyone does this while I cooking. I clean a go, washing dishes or whipping down counters while you wait for your food to cooking, saving a lot of time and the effort later. And I keep you from getting lazy in the first place. After you look at what you've message de oh meu Deus, bagunçou, and what need to be clear limpo. You look at it and say, oh my god, serious.
Yeah, in my case, I don't like to do it. I cook and I left the dishes, I think the plates, I don't know, to my brother wash when I cook. But sometimes I clean, I wash the dishes. But sometimes I just they left in the sink, I think. Yeah, to my brother wash because he doesn't do anything. I think that's it. Oh my God, my English is so bad today. Okay. So, Pedro, how about you?
Good. Um, I usually watch my class while I eat. Um, I also wash the ear um, with some water. I wash clothes. Um, also try put my clothes on viral. Uh, Detroit don't have in passar as clothes after.
Mhm.
Um, but for me, the best is watch movies while I eat.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. I think everyone do it. Yeah. And I think we so used to do it because I don't know you guys, but when I have lunch, I can't lunch if I don't have in front of TV or in front of computer or maybe with my cell phone see some videos, you know. So I think this is so strange because before we don't do it. And we now I think it is a mania when you do these things, you know, what eat and you watch something. In my grandma house, my grandma died, but my uncles that live there have television, a TV, and oh my God, is it living room? Dining room, you know, because she can't eat without see the TV, you know. So all the time when someone sit there to eat, have to turn on the TV to watch something. That's it. So, Rogério, the number four, what's your go-to method to break the ice in a group or meeting? What do you do?
Yeah, I think it's to make a presentation. It's good if I don't know someone, and if you're new for this meeting, or I think another method. I think it's make some brincadeiras. I don't know how can I say in English. I think
No.
play. I think I don't know. It's important to break the ice because jokes, okay, nice. Because there are some people's nervous. This meeting, all the time we stage are nervous because we need to speak in public to do it. It's for me, it's difficult, very difficult. I dislike, I totally dislike. But I
Yeah, I go
think
ahead,
that's
sorry.
it. No, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think it's very I don't know, not strange. I think it's very difficult, very hard when you do we have, like you said, you have to talk in public. And I remember when I do a course, I take a course, oratory course, and we have to talk in public, and the professor, I think, tell us told us about the feeling when you are talking in public. Your hands swear, you know, your heart is like I don't know, beating so fast, and the things in that way, you know. So I think it is very annoying, maybe, and you have to control it. You know, it's very difficult, but you have to control it because I think it's normal. You stay so anxious or maybe nervous to talk with people that you don't know, you know. So, but because I think all human have afraid to make mistakes, you know. I think it's because that. So that's it. So Lucas, and you?
Yeah. Uh, my favorite icebreaker is a new group is humor. Uma piada leve and fun fact about myself usually helps to make the atmosphere more relaxed and open. Also, I am naturally clumsy, so I burst in out language gargalhada at inappropriate times, tripping over things, etc. Um monte de coisa. Se vocês soubessem.
But yeah, I think this is the best way as well because when you do I think it's small talk, that's it. When you say some jokes or things like that, people is open, are open. People are open to listen you, to talk with you. I think this is very important when do very important not. I think this is good when people do it, you know. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you, Lucas. Pedro.
Let's go. I try control my nervousness and I try starting the presentation or Gincan and encouraging the other persons to do some, mm, but uh, make ter piada é aquilo, Lucas. Uh, as good
Mm,
also.
yeah, I think about encourage other people is a good one because some people are so introverted, you know, and they don't open this space to you to talk with them, you know. So I think maybe encourage people to talk or ask something to directly, you know, to them. I think it's a good solution maybe to open people to talk and things like that, I think. So, Andrea, how about you?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I think I am a little like you guys. I like to make some jokes, try to be well, try to show that I am relaxed, even though sometimes I am not, but I pretend so well sometimes. Just kidding. I don't know, and maybe depending the environment, we always start the conversation with, "Oh, do you know about the weather? Or it's so hot today. Oh, it's raining a lot." It's. I think it's work a lot, when we start talking about the weather, or I don't know. And I like to share some funny facts about myself too. And when it comes to, I don't know, meeting, I think can be more difficult, but I'm trying to show that I am relaxed and try to relax the other too, or I don't
Mhm.
know, telling
Mm,
something nice or something like that.
I think for meeting is more hard because it's harder because it's a professional, maybe professional environment,
Yeah.
and the depends on the jokes, depends the ice breaking, you know. So I think in the middle is complicated.
Yes.
Okay, so let's number five. So Lucas, tell us about a time you hit the nail on the head with a creative solution to a problem.
Yeah, one time, uma vez, my team as onsen struggling, lutando, its repetitive takes on a project. I automatized most of the time with a simple script and mind map, saving hours of work and proving efficiency. Yeah.
Yeah, this is amazing. I love automatization because you know the thing is very faster, so faster. This is
Yeah.
amazing. So, Pedro, and you?
Um, on my workplace, I having a problem um, with disk space to store backups. The solution I try of that time was to split it on the few parts and save it on another server, on another computer. Uh, this.
Okay, thank you, Pedro, for your sharing. Andrea.
Oh, I think I am not so much creative, guys, but I will share something with you. I work as an administrative assistant, as I said for you, in a Japanese restaurant, and I am also responsible for buy the products for the restaurant. And sometimes when the price increase for for certain products, I needed to find a way to replace it, you know, with a low price, of course, with the same uh, quality. And here we have two kinds of squid, lula. I think it's squid. I don't know. Is that is guy? Sorry, lula. You know? Do you know lula
I know
to
Lula, but
eat?
I don't know
Yeah,
if we say
not the
that.
president, okay? And we usually buy importada product, and when the price is increasing, we buy the national one, and it's really good. In my opinion, it's better than importada, you know. So it's something that I need to handle all the time because of the price, and we need to be creative all the time, you know. Even though I don't consider myself a creative girl, but sometimes we need to find a way to replace the product and not have so much problems with the money, something like that.
Yeah, I think it is this make you a creative person because we
Yeah,
have to solve the problem. And I think
yes.
when you solve the problem, you are creative because we think in a different way to resolve that. So I think that's it. So, Rogério, and you?
Yes. I will use the same professional example that you guys. I work as accountant, so we need to close the month. We were close the month in the 50 or 6 day dias úteis. How can I say? I
I
forget.
think weekdays.
Weekdays, yes. We closed the months in the 6 or 7 weekday. So my boss called me and need to better this task. So we have rules that all the companies need to follow, but sometimes we forget these rules. I call some managers, I call my team and ask to request to them to endurece, I don't know how can I say, endurece the rules and to force them, yes, force them to get these rules. So the last month, January, we can close we closed the months in the 2 weekdays. I don't know how can I say that. Segundo dia útil, second weekday, I think. So it's a big challenge, and we get in. we got a win, So it's was wonderful, and I talked to them that in the next month we will do the same way to achieve this task.
Yeah, I think this is important to think in another thing, in another way. The number seven, I think, number seven, no, sorry, the number six, say the same thing, because it's think about outside the box. So I skip this question, okay? I go to number seven. So Pedro, I start with you. What life hack have you learned from another culture that you know can't live without?
Mm, This is question 6,
Seven. I skip to seven.
7.
Yeah.
Mm, um, I don't care if you are writing down the task um, to be done. It's from another culture, but this some things I don't consider uh, to maintain high production of my tasks. And I try, mm, I try uh, forever write my task para mim não esquecer. Isso.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. Pedro, Andrea, how about you?
Oh, for me, this question, it's really hard because I don't know if I learned something from another culture that I cannot live without. Maybe I will say something about our culture can be, because I think Brazilian people are really resilient, you know. We we keep going all the time, even though the problem is big. We solve, we try to solve, and we are always strong. So maybe I can share it with you, you know. I think I am really resilient, even though I am facing big problems. I don't know, guys. Sorry. It's
Yeah.
difficult for me, this question.
Yeah, I think this question is very hard, but I agree. I think this is a good one. Thank you. Andrea, Rogério, and you?
I was thinking about this question, but I don't have a situation. I traveled abroad, but I stayed just a few days. I didn't learn something. I think
Mhm.
I don't have an
I think
example.
oh my God, guys, I say something that I will maybe I will I will be canceled maybe on YouTube, but I think Brazilian culture is the best one of the world, because I don't know. Maybe that the things that I know about other culture, I think here in Brazil, like Andrea said, is the best of the things. We are so resilient. We are happy people, and I don't know. I think here is amazing. When I go to another place, it's okay, but I don't know. I think I never traveled to Europe or uh, Estados Unidos and things like that. But I think here in Brazil is so good, about talking about the food, the weather, and the other things. I think here is the best, is the better, I think. Better or best, I don't know. But okay. Everyone answered this question? I think Lucas answered the question. I think not.
Question number
Seven.
7. Yeah.
Yes.
From Japanese culture, I adopted the concept of Kaizen. continuous small improvements. Em vez de me sobrecarregar com grandes objetivos, I focus on small, consistent progress, as as improved my pro, oh meu Deus, produtividade and mindset.
Amazing. Thank you, Lucas. So let's go to the number 8. This I start with Rogério because Rogério is accountant. So, Rogério, in terms of personal finance, do you have any life hacks to save money without feeling deprived?
Yes. Yeah, yes, I saw some companies spend money a lot. I think it's important to save. The main way is, I think the better way is to make a plan, make a plan for the year, the 2 until 5 years, good, to see how you spend for this period. And if you have to save money. Yeah, I think to avoid the feeling the privilege, I think it's make a control, make a plan and control your money. So good. I think that's it.
Okay, thank you, Rogério, for sharing. Pedro, and you?
I try not using my credit card. And I try high priority for debit or Pix. I try making a list in shopping
Mhm.
or before goes to supermarket. Um, is- I try not buy for impulsive.
Mhm.
Um, this is and don't some examples.
Yeah, I'm very impulsive person. I like to I like to buy a lot of things that I don't use it. And after that, I can't sell it. Sell? Yeah, vender, né? Sell it because anyone wants to buy it because they doesn't use it. They don't use it. So I want to stop to do it because I buy a lot of clothes and I don't use it. And when I use sell it, people don't like to buy. Even if it is, I never use it because I don't know. I think hey, my city is different. The clothes and the things that people like to use it. I think it's a small city and people don't like to use maybe a different style or things like that. So I think it's very different when people buy some clothes or things like that. But about me, talking about the saving money, I like to yeah, I like to do like Rogério said. I save some money for a month and set some goals to achieve and put it on the bank. Not put on the bank. I do some investment and with date and when the date arrived, I get that money. So I don't deprive it myself with things that I want to eat because I love it and everything that I want to eat, I will eat. So I don't care so much about it. but I have to control myself with the other things because I'm an impulsive person, like I said before. That's it. So, Andrea, and you?
Yeah, I like to save money like an amount every month. But I have to confess, guys, since last year, I've been struggling to save money because I don't consider that I am an impulsive person. I don't like to buy a lot of clothes, for example, but I like to buy a lot of ticket concerts. And guys, oh my gosh, this year we are in February. I've already bought 5 concerts to
Oh my
go. Imagine, and all the time there are a new concert to go, a new concert to go. So I struggle a lot with it. But I know that I need to save money, and I will try change my mind for that. Try to separate a small quantity, it's not necessary to separate a big amount every month, but just a little. It's part of the process, and I think we can do it without suffering in the end of the month. But
God.
let's see. And when it comes to food, swelling, I am like you. I like to buy things without see the price. I don't care about, because if I want to eat, I will go there and buy it, and I think it's good because we work a lot for that. We
Yeah,
need to have this pressure, and food for me is the best pressure of the world, guys. I don't know if you agree.
I agree.
So yeah, but I need you to be more, you know,
Mhm.
think more before buy my tickets concert. This is my problem.
It's experience.
Yeah,
It's personally our life. So I think this is good one
yeah,
because you have some. It's like a travel. When you travel, you have a experience. So this is amazing. And the concerts, travel. I think this is a good one. A good way to waste money. You know,
yes,
concerts, food, and the travel. This is amazing.
yeah.
Thank you, Andrea. Lucas, and you.
Um, One great personal finances hack is an full budget method. I set aside a fixed amount for guilt-free speeding, so I don't feel deprived while still saving meu Deus, efetivamente. Não vou conseguir falar em inglês essa palavra.
This word is so hard. When I start to learn English, this word and the exactly was so difficult to me to talk.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why, but this word is I don't like to say these words because it's very hard. But
Environment as well.
environment, I think environment is easier to me. Environment, I think is easier.
As
But
executive.
exactly, and the this word that Lucas said, I think it's effectively. That's it. So I think it is hard to talk. And the for me in the beginning, suddenly, I think that's it. Tipo, de repente, suddenly for me it was so hard to talk. I can't talk in the past. Nowadays I try, but in the past was so difficult. Guys, we don't have more time to answer questions. So, before we finish, I would like to thank you so much to attend this immersion. I love talking about life hacks with you. I think this subject was so good, and we can't answer all the questions, but was so good this time with you. And I would like to know about Pedro. How was your second immersion? Was good?
Yeah, it's very good.
Amazing.
And I learn English e por enquanto is very hard but I train.
Yeah, you are in the way. That's it, guys. So, someone wants to talk something? No?
It was amazing, Suelen. Thank you so much for this immersion. I love it.
Thank you, Andrea, for coming. And that's it, guys. So, thank you so much again. And see you in another